All right, everyone, here we are. Game I've been looking forward to for a little while now. This is going to be, let's see if I can get my camera lined up properly. This is going to be week one, game one of the AFL 1965. It's going to be the Denver Broncos visiting San Diego. And in this game in real life, San Diego won 34-31. Denver got out to a pretty big lead, like 14-3, but San Diego came back and made it a close game, and then in the end they won 34-31. As I mentioned, I bought this set strictly for one player, and that's Lance Alworth. I'm a big fan, even though I've never seen him play. I just like him in the highlights. I think he's really interesting, and he's fun to watch. He was a 5 that year. He led the AFL that year in receiving yards. The only guy that had more catches than him was this guy right here for Denver, Lionel Taylor, also a 5. And even though I had an extra spot here because you got your kick returners and your punters all mixed in, so I don't need any extra cards. So I just figured I'd put the 2 wide receiver 5s down here at the same time. I've got my sheets made out. If we look, San Diego has 2 A receivers. Alworth is one of them. He's an 11-25. So that is what? How many dice rolls is that? 6. That's 11 possible dice rolls out of 36 that he can get picked. Someone named Don Norton, I believe he's the second wide receiver. He's our wide receiver, our Y wide receiver. I'm not sure. Wide receiver 2. He's 42-46. He's an A on short passes, but he's a B on medium and long passes. For Denver, and you can see here the totals here. And I know I talked about this in the last video, but offensively, San Diego's a 42. On defense, they're a 39, so they're a pretty good team. But Denver kind of surprised me. I think I said when I was doing the last video, the unboxing, that Denver had a pretty weak offense and a pretty weak defense, and it would be a big number for defensive cards on both sides. Well, I was wrong about one thing. Denver's offense, it's actually a 37. It's actually a 37, and with the Chargers only being a 39 on defense, San Diego's only a +2 on their defensive card is a +2. So they have the advantage, but it's not much of an advantage. The big advantage, though, comes on defense, where Denver is a 31 against the pass and a 32 against the run. I tried to even that out. I hate having 2 different numbers because then you got 2 different cards, but there's some cases you just can't do it if you're going to play it that way. If you look at San Diego's offense, if you look at their right tackle, Ernie Wright, you can see he's a 4-3. But a little bit farther down, we've got Keith Lincoln as a 3-4, and that's what evens it out to be a 42-42. I'll try to do that with every time I make a team. I'll try to do that. But I did not have a guy that I could stick in somewhere who was a 1 higher on the pass than the run to even it out. And the last thing, I'm not going to take a guy who's like a 1-2 or a 2-1 and stick him in over a guy who's a 3. I'm not going to hurt the team's total points, but if I can find a way to even it out, I'm absolutely going to do it. So, all right, zoom, focus camera. There you go. All right, so we're going to get started here. This is going to be my first game of 1965. One thing that I'm not sure of, when I was setting up the teams, and again, I was following the Dave Gardner video that I follow every time I set up a new season. One thing I wasn't sure of is how to set up an AFL and an NFL in the same season. So if I go to season statistics, replay, and then I go to standings. See, there's no games saved yet. That sucks. I looked at some of the other seasons, and it looks like they'll have AFC Central, NFC Central in their team file. So if you go into the files, you can kind of look in there and you can see how it's set. It's all text-based. And I've actually written programs like that before back in my previous life, so I kind of understand how that works. This one had for Boston and Buffalo and San Diego, it had AFL East or AFL West, whereas the NFL one had NFL East or NFL West because that's all that existed back then. So I tried to set it up that way. I made 4 divisions. One of them is called NFL East. One of them is called NFL West. One is AFL East and one is AFL West. And I'm hoping that everything shows up in one, Pro Football Helpers 1965 season file. That way I can get combined stats, which I want. I can get combined standings, which I want. Because if I'm going to play a second season other than my 1989 season, it's going to be this one. There are a lot of fun players in here, and I really would play this season along with my 1989. It's going to slow my 1989 down a lot, obviously, but it looks like a lot of fun. So what I might do is attempt to play this one just during breaks, play multiple games at a time, 3, 4, 5 games at a time before going back to 1989 and then some of my other seasons. But I'm hoping that everything shows up at once. Then if I get to the very end, it'd be nice to have an AFL NFL championship, which didn't exist in 1965. So, all right, that's enough rambling. Let's get started here. Denver will kick off, and San Diego will get the ball. And let's make sure I'm all set up, ready to go. All right, so it's going to be Denver. It's going to be Gary Kroner kicking off. And we got a 12. So we're going to start off with a bad kickoff right off the bat. That's a 23. And that is 51 yards, and it will be taken by the 09. And I'm sure that's Speedy Duncan. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. So 51. Yeah, 51-09. All right, so Kroner, 51. And it's going to be Speedy Duncan taking the ball at the 14-yard line for the Chargers. Oh, I thought I had an 11 right off the bat. 51, that is going to be an 18. And for Speedy Duncan, that's 26 yards. So he starts off well. And I am openly rooting for the Chargers in this game. That's why I let the dice make a lot of play calls, because I'm openly rooting for one of the teams. All right, first and 10 for the Chargers on their own 40. And so the other thing that I did here, and I forgot to mention, is for these older teams, I tally the runs versus passes. So you can see 55-45. They run the ball 55% of the time. So that means my offense for the Chargers is going to be 1 through 11 are going to be my run plays. 1 through 6 will be inside. 7 through 11 will be outside. And any of these players, let's see, like Gene Foster, 4. He is a fullback, so I think he's an inside only guy. So I'll flip the script on times where I roll something for him. Doesn't look like anybody else is, so I think we're okay with everybody else. I'll roll for fumbles just like I always do, just to verify that the fumble exists. I don't like getting 10 fumbles a game. And am I going to implement my 1989 Week 4 rules yet? So I have 2 rules that I want to implement for 1989. The first, I'm going to do it. The first one is no. If a quarterback is forced out of the pocket and runs and then ends up with a negative, it's not going to count as a sack. I'll do that going forward. And then the other one is I'm going to create my own little hurry-up offense. It's literally just one thing. I'm not doing a bunch. I'm just doing one thing where if a team wants to spike the ball, they spike the ball, no time comes off the clock, and then instead of 15 seconds, and then the down and distance counts. So if you spike it on 2nd and 10, it's now 3rd and 10. No time came off the clock, but you just saved 15 seconds. So I'm going to allow that too. I don't want to get too deep into hurry-up. These games already take me enough time. I don't want to take more time. I'm also going to play injuries. But I'm only going to play in-game injuries, meaning I think I saw Tebow say this on a video he posted in the last couple of days. He used the term in-game injuries, which I thought was exactly what I want to do, where if there's an injury, these guys, they have J ratings. So if there's an injury, nobody can get hurt past this game. So if I roll the dice and it says out this game plus 2 more, they're just out this game, and that's all I'm doing. So, all right, so let's get started here. Enough rambling. Here we go. First play, it's a 3. That's going to be an inside run. All right, 31's on both sides. Makes it easy. 31 will be Paul Lowe. And again, Paul Lowe led the AFL in rushing that year. He is a halfback 5. 31 on the defensive side. Passes for... Oh, I didn't show this. So the defense is going to be... Denver, unfortunately, is a minus 11 against a pass and a minus 10 against the run. So there's going to be a lot of A's and B's for Denver in this game. 31 is going to be a CS. That's one of the few times you'll see him get into the C, I think. So it's a CS. So Paul Lowe on the inside run. 21 for Lowe. That is a 24. And he is stuffed for no gain. So first play, no gain for Paul Lowe. It's going to make it 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy here. 5. That will be a short pass. right, 64 on the defense, 25 on the offense. That's my boy Lance Alworth. He's an A. 64 is a BS, and we'll make this an AD. So we're going to go Hadl, John Hadl, to Lance Alworth. Where did Lance Alworth go to college? He went to Arkansas. Okay, so Hadl to Alworth. It's a 41 for Hadl. That's a 25. And his first pass is going to get intercepted. We have a W58 on the board. Oh, John Hadl. What are you doing to me? W58. Here we go. 64. And that is a 19-yard pass. So a Hadl to Bambi. 19 yards intercepted. And that is going to be who for the Broncos? 55. 55 is Goose Gonsolin. Goose Gonsolin, not Goose Gossage. There he is. I went right to him. Goose Gonsolin. Strong safety 3. W4. QS1. He's a pretty good defensive back. He'll get in the backfield and get a sack every now and then. Let's roll the dice. And Goose 10. Oh, he's gonna get some yards. He's gonna get 21 yards on the return. And Denver gonna be set up ready for their drive here. So that was Goose. 21 yards. And Denver gonna start 1st and 10 on the San Diego 38, and the crowd shuts the crowd up pretty quick there. Denver takes over. Now, Denver's a little different. Denver is a 52-48 team, so I'm just going to play it at 50-50, and 1 through 10 will be my runs, 11 through 20 will be my passes on standard offenses. All right, 16, so we're going to start with a short pass. One thing I noticed about Denver that surprised me, they have 3 quarterbacks. I think I might have mentioned this in the last video. They have the starter, Mickey Slaughter. He's a 2. They have John McCormick, who I think started a couple games. He's a 2. And they have Jackie Lee. He's a 2. Those are their best quarterbacks. So I don't expect a whole lot of passing out of Denver in this game. But if you give them good field position, you never know. And I'm just noticing now that Mickey Slaughter is a 3-2. Oh, yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. So I had the same thing with Denver's offense. You can see I have a 3-2 from the quarterback. But up a little higher, I have a 2-3 from the center. So that's what balances it out. Look at that offense, though. 5-2, 3-2, 3-4, 3-3, 5-4-3. Man, they got some talent, and there's other places where they have no talent at all. All right, so we're going to start with a short pass. 62, 53. So 62 is going to be Odell Berry. He's a C. The defense, 53. That's a CS, and we'll make it a CS. It's going to be Slaughter to Berry. A 14. A 14 is a 32. And we have an incompletion with an injury. So we're getting it all out of the way. I love it. So odd number is your offensive player. I got to find the injury chart. So that's going to be on defense. That's going to be for the Chargers. Where's our injury chart? Here somewhere. There it is. All right, so it's going to be on the defense. Who's it going to be? 7. It's going to be D2. D2 for the Chargers. That is, George Gross. He's a defensive tackle, and he's a 3. So he should be able to be replaced. Let's do it again. There he is right there. George Gross. Defensive tackle. 3 out of Auburn. Let's see if we have any backups. Let's see, there's a defensive end. There we go. We have a tackle 2. We have a couple of tackle 2s. I don't have a tackle 3 though. So we're going to put a tackle 2 in. Let's see how long he's out though. He's a J2. Let's check how long he's out. 3. Remainder of game. But we can bring him back in. We have a little arrow. We can bring him back in, and his rating goes down by 2. We're not going to do that. But a J2, how long is a J2? Can't be hurt more than the balance of the half. So he's out for the first half. So that means the Chargers defense just went down 1, which means instead of it being a 39, it's a 38, which means they're going to go from +2 to +1 for the balance of the half. In fact, I'm going to put that right over there, and we'll put a +1 here. All right. There you go. So all that works. So what I have over here is I have these 2 cards with the guy injured, and then I have the +2 here so that I know they're bringing back after halftime. All right. There you go. All right. It's going to be, I got to mark the incompletion. All that work, I got to do the incompletion. So that was going to be Mickey Slaughter to Odell Berry. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. And let's run the next play. Boy, these plays are complicated. All right, we're going to go, is that medium? Yeah, that's a medium pass. So Mickey Slaughter. Up all night, sleep all day. 63-64. 64 is a CS. And 63 is Bob Scarpito. Bob Scarpito is a B, so we're going to stay at CS. Bob Scarpito, I believe, had an amazing game in this game. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, here it is. I have the box score up here. Bob Scarpito. There he is. Yeah, he had 5 for 108 and 2 touchdowns. So, yeah, look at – he's a 2. Mickey Slaughter's a 2. He went 16 to 27, 214, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He must have had a really bad last however many games they played because, holy cow, that's a great game to start the season. All right. All right, so we're going to go Slaughter to Scarpito against a CS. And we get a 36. 36 is a 17, and that's going to be incomplete, and that's an easy one. Slaughter, Bobby Scarpito, Scarpito, I don't know. All right, 3rd and 10 now on the 38 for the for the Broncos, trying to capitalize on the interception. Let's go short pass, Abby. And we're going to get a short pass. All right, 15 is going to be Lionel Taylor. Wow, Lionel Taylor. Holy cow, I didn't realize this. Lionel Taylor is an 11. I've never seen a receiver that was an 11 to 31. That means of the 36 possible dice rolls, he gets 13 of them. That's a third of the team's targets. Wow. Okay, so he's an A. Your defense is a 25. That's an AD, so we'll make it an AD. And we'll go Mickey Slaughter to Lionel Taylor. And we get a 55. 55 is an 8. And that is going to be 12 yards, and that is a 1st down. So Lionel Taylor gets the first catch of these 2 5 rated receivers. And that'll make it 1st and 10 down to the Charger 26. And we're going to go to an outside run now. And we are inside the 30. All right, we get a 13. A 13 will be Cookie Gilchrist. He's a fullback 5. He's their number 1 running back. So both teams have a wide receiver 5 and a running back 5 on starting for him. That's pretty amazing. I think Cookie Gilchrist might have been 2nd in rushing behind Paul Lowe. 61 on your defense is a BS. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go Cookie Gilchrist on the outside run. 53. That's a 19, and he's gonna get 4 yards on the run. It's gonna make it 2nd and 6 on the 22. All right, we're gonna go inside run this time. 34. 34 is going to be Cookie. 24. That is a BS. Cookie is actually 11 to 43, so he's a big chunk of the runs. All right, Gilchrist against a BS. A 24 this time. That's a 22. And he's going to get 2 more. Set up 3rd and 4. On the 20. And we'll go, let's go short pass heavy here. And we get a medium pass. Can I do it? Yeah, we're at the 20. We can do a medium pass. $36, 43. So 43 on your defense. Oh, it's a CG. We'll make it a CS. 36 is Hewitt Dixon. He's a B. So we'll stay at CS. Hewitt. I don't know how to pronounce this. Here it is. Hewitt. He's a tight end 3, and he's a B3. All right, here we go. To Dixon. I'll just call him Dixon. Slaughter to Dixon. An 11 for Mickey Slaughter. That's a 3, and that is 20 yards, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Broncos, just like they did in real life, strike first on the touchdown pass. Kick that extra point with Gary Kroner. 23 for Kroner. 39 should be good. It usually is. Yep, 39 will be good, and that kick is up, and it is through. And it's going to be a 7-0 Broncos lead. 11:45 to go. So we're 3.5 minutes in, 3:15 in. Broncos go up 7-0. Let's kick off. 45 for Kroner. That is a 22, and that is 58.09. So that's going to be speedy. So 58, Kroner. And we're going to have Speedy return it. He's going to take it at the 7. All right, Speedy. 32 this time. 32 is not a very good number. But with Speedy, it's an 11, and that is 20 yards. And that's going to, San Diego's going to start 1st and 10 now on their own 27. And let's see if they can do it this time. All right, so we're going to start with an 8. An 8 is an outside run. $15 on the defense. Oh, a 66 on your running back. That's going to be Abner Hayes. Oh, no, it's not. Let's flip the chart. I got to flip the chart. It's actually going to be Jim Allison. There he is. He's a halfback, fullback 2. 15 on your defense. Pass run. AG. So it's going to be Jim Allison against an AG. 32. Terrible number. 25. That is no gain. And he does stay in bounds. That's going to be 2nd down and 10. All right, let's go short pass heavy. Let's get Hadl back in this thing. 13 is a short pass. $41. 64. 64 is Gene Foster, the running back. He's a C. 41 in your defense is an AS, so we're going to make this a BD. So we're going to go Hadl, dumping it off to our fullback. 22 for Hadl. That's a 5, and that is good for 10 yards, and Foster's going to get pushed out of bounds, but it's a 1st down. All right, up to the 37-yard line. 10:45 to go now in the 1st quarter. And we get an what is it, a 6? 6 will be an inside run for the Chargers. 1 through 6 is going to be inside run. 7 to 11 will be outside. So we get an inside run. So we're going to go back to who? Oh, we're going to go back to Paul Lowe. He's going to do it against a CS. So Lowe against a CS. Oh, Paul Lowe with the 66. That is a K column. Now, he doesn't have the Jim Brown K column numbers, but he's got some low ones. Let's see what we can do. A 54. I never roll good K column numbers. And he's going to get 5 yards. I never roll good. That's 2nd roll. I never roll good ones. It's so disappointing. Paul Lowe for 5 off of a 66. All right. 2nd and 5 on the 42 now as the Chargers start moving the ball a little bit. Let's go standard offense again. And, we're going to go medium pass. So Hadl looking to air it out. Who's he going to throw it to? He's going to throw it to Sammy Taylor. I feel like anytime you have a receiver named Sammy, he's got to be good, right? He's an EB1. Oh, that's not good. He's a C1, so he didn't get many targets, and he's a 1 rated. That can't be good. All right, so whoops, that's there. All right, so 65 on your defense is an AS. We're gonna make this a BS, and we're gonna go John Hadl to Sammy Taylor. 61. That's a 17, and that is definitely gonna be incomplete. Hadl to Taylor. It's going to bring up, 3rd and 5? So we'll go short pass heavy here. And we will get a medium pass. Oh, defense is ready for it. There's an 11. 35. 35 is going to be Keith Lincoln, the running back. He's a B, but 11 is what is that? That's an AD. That's funny. Even with an 11, it's an AD. You'd think it would be like a B or a C, but because they're a -11, even when you roll a good dice roll, it still puts the offense in an A formation, A rating. We'll go rating, A rating. All right, so it's going to be Hadl throwing to Keith Lincoln, the running back, against an AD. 54 for Hadl. That's a 36. We have a 31-yard completion, but there is a TH. We have a flag down as Lincoln hauls it in. Let's see what we got here. It's a 46. A 46 is a holding on the offense, and that play is going to come back. And the Chargers are struggling to catch any kind of a break here in this first quarter. It's going to make it 3rd and 15 now on the 32. Now we'll go medium pass heavy. And we'll get a 14. That's a medium pass. All right, 35. It's the same guy, Keith Lincoln. It's going to be the same play. 61, though, is going to be a BS. We'll make it a BD. So it's a little bit better of a chance for them. So make it a BD. Let's see. Really, 61? Yeah, BS is a BD. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to go Hadl Lincoln again. It's a 56 this time, and a 56 is a 20. And that is going to be John Hadl's 2nd interception of the game. W65. As the dice are not with me on who we're rooting for here. So W65 for Hadl. 62. And that is a 31-yard pass. He was trying the same play. And it's going to be picked off by John Griffin. So Hadl to Keith Lincoln for 31 yards. Intercepted again. Chargers fans going crazy. And it's going to be John Griffin with the interception. John Griffin, I think he's a bench guy. Oh, yeah, he's a backup free safety. He was in there on the nickel package. But he's got an R column, so he runs. Once he picks it off, he runs. So let's check it out here. 33 for Griffin. That is a 1. Holy cow. Look at that. 33 is a 1, and John Griffin is going to take this to the house for a, what is that, 37? What is that, 63? 63-yard pick six. And just like in real life, the Broncos go up 2 touchdowns early. Let's kick the extra point. 13 for Kroner. That's a 23. And that is good. And again, just like real life, Denver did go up 14-0 in this game. If it continues like real life, San Diego should be getting a field goal soon. All right, so let's kick it off. We got a 62 now for Kroner. That's an 8. Oh man, that is a bad kick. That is 48-0-10. So 48 for Kroner. And 0-10, it's Speedy. Speedy's TATB-OAOB. He's returning everything. 61 for Speedy. That's a 20. And he's going to get 16 yards on the return. And the Chargers are going to start their third drive of this first quarter on their own 33-yard line, down 14-0, just like real life. All right, 10 will be an outside run. All right, 40. Oh, that was a 5. 40. Let's see. There we go. 43. 43 is going to be Gene Foster. 54 on your run defense. That'll be an AD. So that's a great defense to run against. So Gene Foster now, your fullback. But I'm going to switch it to inside run, like I said before. So it's actually an AD over here. So Foster takes the handoff. 25. 25 is a 6. And that's going to be 14 yards for Gene Foster. All right. 1st and 10 now on the 47 for the Chargers as they drive toward what I'm going to guess is going to be a field goal. All right. This is another outside run. Let's see who's going to get this one. Let's see. 12. That'll be Paul Lowe. 46 is an AS. So Paul Lowe now going up the middle. 36 for Lowe. That's a 22. And he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Paul Lowe. All right. 2nd and 10 now. Let's go standard. And we're going to get a short pass this time. And the crowd collectively holds their breath as John Hadl goes back to pass for the 5th time in this game. Oh, the defense is ready for it. It's going to be an AD 23. That's going to be Lance Alworth. So we're going to stay at AD. And Paul Lowe, whose last pass to Alworth was intercepted, is going to try again. 55 this time. 55 is a 6. And Alworth's going to get 11 yards on the completion. That's going to be another first down. All right, 1st and 10. They cross the 50. They get to the Broncos' 42-yard line. We're going to go outside run. $36, 25. 25 is going to be Lowe. And 36 is a BS. So Paul Lowe takes the handoff. Oh, 54. 54 is a 36. He's going to lose 7 yards on this run. But we do have a TE. We have a flag down. So let's check the TE. 53. That is an 18. And that is offside on the defense. So the Broncos jump, giving them free 5 yards. And I'm going to say that's why he lost 7, as the guy was in the backfield. All right, 1st and 5 now at the 37-yard line for the Chargers. Oops. All right, 16 will be a short pass. $22 on the defense. That'll be an AD. 62. 62 is back to Gene Foster, our fullback. He's a C, so we're going to make this a C. Wait, what was it? 22. Is that an AD? Yeah, so we're going to make it a BD. All right, here we go. Hadl to Foster. Oh, 43. That's a 29, and Hadl's going to get sacked. He's going to lose 7 yards. So Hadl, -7. Getting in there, getting the sack is John Bramlett. I don't know many of the defensive players back then. Probably counting on 2 hands of players I've heard of on the defensive side. All right, that's going to make it 2nd and 12 now on the 44. We'll go medium. Let's go short pass heavy. And it is a medium pass. And we're back on the 44 now. So we can go here. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. We're in the right place. Here. Okay. 26, 43. 43 is going to be Don Norton. He's a B on medium passes. He's a B. He's our number 2 receiver. He's an A on short passes, but he's a B on medium and long passes. So he's going to be a B here. 26 on your defense is an AS, and we're going to make it an AD. And we're going to go Hadl to Don Norton. 23, come on. 28, he's sacked again. He's going to lose 5 more. So the Broncos. Did they have the Orange Crush back then? I feel like that was the 70s. This time it's going to be Max Lietzow getting in there. Lietzow. And he is going to, how many yards? 7? 5. He's going to lose 5. It's going to be Lietzow. And that's going to make it 3rd and 17, all the way back to the 49-yard line. Hadl, 2 for 5, 21 yards, 2 picks, sacked twice. Not a good start to a game. Those are Deshaun Watson numbers right there. All right, let's see. We got to go medium pass heavy here. And we are going to get a 15. That's a medium pass. 35, 41. So we're going back to Keith Lincoln. He's a B. 35 is a BS. We're going to make this a BD. And we're going to go Hadl to Lincoln. A 53. That is a 16. That is incomplete. And just like that, the drive stalls. I mean, 2 sacks will do that to you. Usually 1 sack will do that to you. But 2 will definitely do that to you. All right. Bring out the punter. That's going to be, who is our punter? Oh, isn't our kicker? Yeah, it's John Hadl. Our starting quarterback is also our starting punter here. It's a Danny White situation. So Hadl out the punt. 63 is never a fun roll. And that's going to be a 24. Oh, and that is we're on that side of the 52. That is a 22-yard punt that rolls out of bounds. So Hadl, not having a great first quarter. 1st and 10 Broncos now on their own 27-yard line, up 14-0. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. And we get an outside run for the Broncos. $43 is going to be Cookie Gilchrist. 62 is an AS. So Cookie takes the outside run. He can go outside, right? Yeah. And we get a 62. That's a 24. And that is a 2-yard gain for Cookie, the Cookster. All right, 2nd and 8 on the 29. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we get a short pass. $25. So 25 is going to be Lionel Taylor. 56 is an AS, make it an AD. And we will go Cookie Gilchrist, Mickey Slaughter to Lionel Taylor. 34. That is a 35. That is a 14-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a flag down. 13. It is going to be on the defense. It's holding 5 yards and an automatic first down. They will decline that penalty and happily take a 14-yard completion. It's going to be Slaughter to Lionel Taylor. Was he the L train? One of those Lionels was the L train. I don't know which one it was. 30. 1st and 10 now at their 43-yard line. We're going to go with, we're going sticking with the medium pass here. All right. We're going to a medium pass. 45 this time. 45 is going to be Al Denson. I don't know who that is. He's a C, whoever he is. 23, Al Denson. He's a EB2, ET2. So he's just a backup receiver, backup tight end. 6'2", born the same year that I think the U.S. got into World War II, I think. No, just after Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor was 1941, right? December 7th. So this guy was born like a month later. All right. So 23 is a CG. Al is a C, so we'll keep it at CG, and we'll keep it at CG. All right. So going to go Slaughter to Big Al Denson. 46 for Mickey. That's a 20. Oh, that's incomplete. Oof. Boy, if we're in a pass formation, that's intercepted, but they got lucky. Slaughter to Denson. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, and they're 43. 4:45 to go. We'll go standard. And we're going to get an outside run. $16, that's Cookie. 23 is a CD. So Gilchrist. 61 for Cookie. It's a 20. And Gilchrist gets 5 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 5 on the 48-yard line. Denver on their own 48. Let's go short pass heavy. And that is going to be a short pass. 52, 35. So 52 is going to be Abner Hayes. He's a B on short passes. 35 on your defense is a CS. And we will make this a CD. He's a B, so we'll stay right at CD. We're going to go Slaughter to Abner Hayes. Oh, an 11 for Mickey Slaughter. That is, actually, it's a first down plus 5. So it's a 10-yard pass play. But it's still a big spot there. Getting that first down. That'll make it 1st and 10. Crossing the 50. Getting to the Chargers 42. Keeping the drive alive. 19, we're going to go medium pass this time. Slaughter, 4-7, 56 yards. Playing much better than that 2 rating he has. Of course, he had a great game. I showed you he had a great game in this one. 65 on the defense is an AS. 53 is my power going out. 53 is apparently my power going out. So I'm going to stop recording for a minute. All right, everyone. We made it back. Still alive. Power's back on. It's been, I don't know, an hour, a day, a week. I don't know anymore. This winter is just, it's killing me. It's made me miserable every day when I wake up. And it's been like 25 degrees or less every day. And we have snow on the ground all the time. And it's just very frustrating. But hopefully we're out of it in a couple of weeks and it actually gets to be sunny again. I hope to see the sun again someday. So 53 was my power going out. I hope I don't roll that again. So where are we at here? So we got a 65 on a medium pass, which is an AS. I know that. 53 is going to be our receiver, and that is going to be Abner Hayes. He's a C on medium passes. So we are going to stay, we're going to go to BS. And again, it's been an hour since I called the play. I can't remember. I probably called a standard offense since it was 1st and 10. So we'll stay at BS, and we'll keep it going here. We got 3:45 to go in the first quarter. So we're going to go Mickey Slaughter to Abner Hayes. Medium pass, BS. Yeah, there we go. 63, not a good roll. 63 is a 29, and Mickey Slaughter is going to get sacked. He's going to lose 7 yards. So Slaughter minus 7. 16 is going to be Earl Faison of the Chargers. I don't know him. Earl something. Let's see if we can find him here. There he is. Oh, well, he's a defensive end 5. So I'm not surprised he got in there. There he is. Earl Faison. We'll call him Faison. Rhymes with raisin. That works. So that's going to be a -7. And Faison. There he is. At least my furnace came back on. It had dropped from like 75 down to 66 in this house. This house does not keep heat very well, except for the bedroom upstairs is the only place, and came back on. So everything should be back to normal now, which is good. All right. I'm looking forward to when it happens again. This little city I live in, the last couple of years, the power, it's like I tried to equate it to I was trying to make a Patrick Mahomes comparison. Like if you breathe on Patrick Mahomes, you get a penalty called. In this city, if the wind blows more than a mile an hour, the power goes out. I couldn't really come up with a really funny way to say it, but that's what was going through my head. 2nd and 17. We're going to go medium. We're going to short pass ahead. We're going to go medium pass on this one. Oh, lots of ones this time. So we have an 11. That is going to be the I don't think he was the L train. I think that was somebody else. So that's going to be Lionel Taylor. He's an A. 61 is a BS. We're going to make it an AD. We're going to go Mickey Slaughter to Lionel Taylor. 55. You have an 8. And you have, it's only a 5-yard gain. Wow, Mickey Slaughter. 55 is an 8. 33 is only a 6. Most quarterbacks get like a 3 there. 44 is an 8. Wow, okay, I can see why he's a 2. So that's only a 5-yard gain. So Mickey Slaughter hits Lionel Taylor for 5, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. And we're going to have to go medium pass heavy again. And we're going to get medium pass again. Seriously, it's a 50-50 shot that my power goes out again while I'm recording the rest of this video. It very well could happen. All right, 22 is going to be back to Lionel Taylor. 32 on the defense is a CG, and we'll make this a BS. And we'll go Slaughter to Taylor. We're going to roll a 42. 42 is a 15, and that is going to be incomplete. If I can get something on my TV here, just have something moving in front of me. It's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So the big sack stopping that drive. They're going to have to bring out their punter. They are on Denver's side of the field, so he's going to try to pin him deep. So we'll bring out, Bob Scarpito, our number 2 wide receiver, who's also the punter for this team. 43 is bad. 43 is a 25. Look at these numbers. He's in the P column. His punting is in the P column. Look at all those low numbers. Oh, come on, there it is. 4, 8, 6, 6, 8, 4, 8, 6, 8. And then you have those double-digit ones, like the one I just rolled, that 43, which is a 25. And I think a 25 may not be good. Let's see. Actually, it's going to be a 26-yard punt. So it's not terrible to be taken at the 18. You'd like to do a little bit better than that when you're punting. It's going to be the D11, and the D11 is, of course, Speedy Duncan, because he's the everything return man for this team. So Speedy Duncan's going to take the return. 15 for Speedy. And that's going to be in the 9. Yeah, the P column also, that's a 9. And Speedy is going to get 19 yards on that return. And he's going to set up the Chargers 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Down 14-0. 2:15 to go. Trying to make a comeback here. And we're going to go standard offense. And we get a 9. That is an outside run. Let's see if I can get something on my TV here. Oh, cheers will work. All right, 23 on the defense. That is going to be a BD. 51. 51 is going to be Gene Foster against a BD, against a pass defense. All right, here we go. Foster, a 41. 41 is a 25, and 25 is no gain, and he's actually knocked out of bounds on this one. So Foster, against a pass defense, still is able to get nothing, and it's going to be 2nd and 10, back to the 37-yard line. And we're going to go 16. That's a short pass. $35, $24. 35 is going to be BS. And we'll make it, leave it at BS. 24. That's going to be Lance Alworth. Make it an AS. So we're going to go Hadl to Alworth. 23. Come on. That's a 28, and he is sacked. He only loses 2 yards on the play. But again, lots of quarterback sacks in this game. And that's even with my rule change. Let's see. Who got him on the defense? Oh, Denver. That's going to be John Bramlett getting the sack for the Broncos, getting in the backfield. And that's going to make it 3rd and 12 back on the 35. Chargers only have 40 yards of offense in this first quarter. 2 turnovers on 12 plays. Not great. All right, let's go medium pass heavy. And we're going to get a medium pass. $63 on your defense. Oh, that's an AG. 54 is Sammy Taylor. He's at EB1. He's a C. So we're going to make this a BS. We're going to go Hadl, airing it out to Sammy Taylor. 62. That's a 20. And that's a 20. That's incomplete this time. But I've already rolled a couple of 20s for him that have been picked off. In this case, though, it's incomplete. And we're going to bring out the punt unit again for the Chargers, who can get nothing going in this quarter. Just like real life. Punt it. 61 for our quarterback, John Hadl. That's a 10. And he kicks it 37 yards. Not a very good kick. It's going to be taken by the D10. And that is going to be Abner Hayes for Denver. Hayes, 26 is a 27. That's a fair catch. And Denver quickly gets the ball back. 1st and 10 on their own 28. A minute to go in this first quarter. And 15. We're going to start off with a short pass. All right, 44. Yeah, I think this new book, definitely faster. I don't like the heaviness of it. I don't like the spirals here. I wish it was on the side like an actual book like this one is. But having them grouped by yard line, instead of play, much faster. All right, 44 for the Broncos on the short pass. That's going to be Don Norton. He's an A on short passes. He's our second receiver. 31 on the defense is a BS. We're going to make this a BS. 31 was a CS. We'll make it a BS. So we're going to go Slaughter to Don Norton. And we get a 54 out of Mickey. That's a 36. That's 8 yards, but we have a flag down. We have a penalty. 63. That's a 9. That is illegal formation on the offense, and that's going to back up Denver 5 yards. Oh, Denver. Illegal formation. There you are. Boom. 15. Continue. All right. 1st and 15. Back on the 23. And let's go short pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. 61. 64. 64 is a BS. Make it BD. 61 is Jack McKinnon. He's a C. So it's going to be a CD. And I got to show you Jack McKinnon's card. I saw this when I was setting it up. It was puzzling to me. Where you at, Jack McKinnon? Oh, yeah, that's right. Where is he? Is he an offensive lineman? One of these guys was an offensive lineman. Or a defensive player? Now I'm confused. Where's Jack McKinnon? That's Jim McMillan. That's very interesting. I remember looking. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, let me flip back over to Denver. Let's do this again. 61 is going to be Wendell Hayes. He's our second half. He's our starting halfback. He's a B. 64 is CS, and we're going to make this a CD. And that's what we're going to do. We'll talk about Jack McKinnon at a future date. So we're going to go Slaughter, short pass to our running back, Wendell Hayes. 41. 41 is the 25. And Mickey Slaughter throws his first interception of the game, the third one of the quarter between the two teams. We get a W58. It's an ugly quarter here for both teams, although scoring 14 points is nice. W58, 31. That is a 22-yard pass. So Slaughter to Wendell Hayes for how many yards? 31. 22 yards. It's going to be intercepted by the Chargers at the Bronco 45. And it's going to be Kenny Graham getting the interception. So Kenny Graham, let's take a look at his card for the Chargers. There he is. He's a free safety 4. So the good players are making good plays in this game. There he is. He's a free safety 4, a W5. Look at those. He's got some ones. He's got some ones at the double numbers. Except for 55, it's a 16. And 44 is a 16. But he's got some ones. All right. So let's check out what he's got. Maybe we got another pick 6. Oh, no. 61. That's a 32. Oh, God. That might not be great. 32. Let's see what we got. That is an RP17, a rare play on an interception return. That's fun. All right, the RP17, the very rarely seen RP17. Here we go. It's a 6. After gaining 17 yards, that's 7. Oh, geez. Returner scores touchdown, flag on play after change of possession. See penalty column TK. So that's a 45-yard touchdown return, but we have a penalty on the return. What is it? 33, a K is a 30, and that is twisting the face mask. Automatic first down, 15 yards. It says it's on the defense. This is what confuses me. I feel like this is, it says from the gain, but he went into the end zone. I think this is probably I'm going to go spot foul. Let's do that. So let's get 45. So I've got 20. Right, I got 40, and I got 6. So let's roll. Let's say he gets a 31-yard return, and then the foul happens right there. Let's do that, because I never know how to handle that one. So we'll give him 31 yards. The touchdown is called back. The return happened basically at the 14-yard line. So we'll like that. And then we'll call a 15-yard penalty for twisting face mask on the defense. Anybody please tell me if I'm doing this wrong. Or if you know the correct way to score that. I don't know the correct way to score that, so I'm just going to call it like that. So we'll go face mask, flagrant, boom. No time off the clock because it happened on the previous play. Don't use it on kickoffs because no first down marker is in play. Continue. That's going to give the Chargers 1st and 10 on the Denver 29-yard line. I like that. It works for me. All right. So let's go standard offense. And we get a 6. That's going to be a inside run. And we are inside the 29, or 29 and up. We go back this way. Here. And that is an inside run. Remember, for San Diego, 1 through 6 is inside, 7 through 11 is outside. All right, 36, 54. 54 is going to be Gene Foster. Come on, Gene. All right, so your defense 36 is going to be BS. That's where we're at. So it's going to be Gene Foster on the inside run. Oh, Gene's an inside guy, right? 8, 4, 53. That's a 10, and he is going to pick up 4 yards on the play. So Gene Foster for 4. This is the Chargers' best chance here. That's going to end the first quarter. Broncos up 14-0, basically on some bad plays by the Chargers offense. And I will tell you, it was 14-3 at the end of the first quarter in real life. So we're kind of heading toward that. All right, 3. We're going to go inside run this time. Again. 43. That's not a good defense. That's going to be an A-D. 35 is Paul Lowe. So Paul Lowe against a pass defense. And we are in the second quarter. So AD in the second quarter now. So we're going to go Lowe on an inside run. A 51, that's a 16, and that is 12 yards. So Paul Lowe gets the first down. I believe, yeah, gets them to the 13. First and 10 now at the 13 for the Chargers. They can still get another first down. Any pass now is a short pass, and that is a short pass. All right, 52 and 22. 22 is going to be Lance Alworth. He's an A. 52 is a BG. Oof, we're going to make this an AG. A short pass, AG against a pure run defense. 16 for Hadl. Oh, it's a 20. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, Hadl is, I'm rolling those 20s for him, and that's not good. Hadl to Alworth, incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10. And we're going to go standard offense again. And we get an 11. So an 11 for them is going to be an outside run. Based on their running passing percentages for the year in real life. So 12. 12 would be a BD. So again, Denver looking for the pass. 63 is Keith Lincoln. Keith Lincoln. So let's see, and he can do that, right? Yeah, he can run on the outside. So what is it, a BD? All right, so Lincoln's going to take the pitch. 65, that's a 24, and that is good for no gain. He stood up right at the line of scrimmage, can't get around the end. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. All right, we're going to go short pass heavy here. All right, 18. 18 is a short. Well, I can't do anything other than a short pass, so there was no reason to even roll that die. That's okay. All right, 31. 31 is a CS. We'll make it a CD, and it's going to be Lance Alworth, so make it a BD. So we're going to go Hadl again to Lance Alworth. 23. Oh, no, 28. You know what that is? That is a quarterback sack. It's only a 1-yard loss for Hadl, but that is another one. Is that the Broncos' 4th sack? 21. 21 is going to be Jerry Hopkins, no relation to me. And that is going to make the field goal team come out. We're going to bring out Herb Trevino. I'm going to go with Trevino because it sounds like Lee Trevino. So Herb Trevino, fullback 1, linebacker 2. Got some pretty good pass numbers if there's ever a fake field goal. And he's going to try for this field goal. It's going to be a 31-yarder. Oh, it's going to be good. That's a 2, and a 2 is good. And that is going to make the score, guys, 14-3. Just like in real life. This is going pretty amazing so far. I got to see what happens next. I think Chargers score a touchdown next in real life, so we'll see what happens here. Let's kick off, though. 43 on the kickoff. 43 is a terrible number. That is a 27. And a 27 is 42 yards taken by 06. So an up man is taking this one. 42 yards by Herb. Let's see, who is 06? So for a field goal kick, is that just the kickoff return? There we go. Oh, it's a tackle or an ET. So it's a tackle or a tight end. So let's roll some dice. Even is the tackle. And it is even. So it's going to be a tackle. Let's go with a backup tackle. Well, let's actually see if I can find an OC. A tackle with an OC. Let's see if I can find one. We'll just roll through here really quick. Nope. No, they don't have a tackle with an OC. All right, so let's just grab the first one I find. I'm not going to do this too many times because it's take forever. Let's go right there. Nope, that's a guard. Nope, let's go the other way with it because I know there's one. There we go. Lee Burnett. He's a tackle 2. He's going to be our kick returner. for the Denver Broncos. 32 is not good. That's a 29. Yikes. And he's actually going to get 6 yards on that return. So it worked out okay. So Lee Burnett, is he even on here? Oh, wait, this is the kicker. Sorry, I got to do the kick first. So it was 42. So it was Trevino. And it was a 42-yard kick. And it's going to be, what just happened? I'm really confused. Oh, see, there's your kickoff return. That was, I don't know if there's a bug in the program or if I clicked something incorrect. But either way, Lee Burnett gets 6 yards. Wow, that was weird. And that's going to give Denver a starting position of 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. So it worked out okay for him in the end. And we will go ahead and go. Oh, I got to look. I got to look and see what happened next. Hang on. I'll pull it up for you guys here. So here it is. Here's your play-by-play. So I guess it's out of order a little bit. It was 7-3, then 14-3. So the Chargers are actually going to score the next 24 points in this game. Right? So we got touchdown, field goal, touchdown. Yeah, so let's just see if that happens. The next 24 points the Chargers are going to put on the board. All right. Move this down a little bit so you can see it. There you go. Okay. All right. So Denver now, 1st and 10. And they're going to start with a medium pass. And we have a 12. So we're going to get Lionel Taylor again. 42 on the defense is a CS. We're going to make it a BS. And it's going to be Mickey Slaughter to Lionel Taylor. 62. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's incomplete. There's another 20. Man, these quarterbacks with these 20s. Look at that. 62, right below my thumb. Right here. I've been rolling so many of those 20s for these quarterbacks in this game. But that one, luckily, is incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go standard offense. We get an inside run for Denver. $44. 65. That's an AS. 44 is, it's Wendell Hayes. So against the what? 65 and AS. So Wendell Hayes is going to take it up the middle. He can go up the middle, right? Yeah, he's a fullback. And it's a 35 for Hayes. That is an 8. And he's going to get 7 yards. Make it a nice little manageable 3rd down and 3. So Wendell Hayes gets 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. All right. And we're going to go short pass heavy, and that would be a short pass. $65. That'll be Bob Scarpito. He's a B. 12. 12 is going to be a CG. So we're going to make it a CS. And we're going to go Slaughter to Scarpito. 24 for Slaughter. That's an 18, and that is incomplete, and it is 4th down. And they are going to bring out the old punter. That's going to be Bob Scarpito. He's going to stay on the field and punt it away. 25. 25 is a 6. And that is a 40-yard punt taken by D10. Taken by Speedy. He's going to take it at the 24-yard line of the Chargers. 13. 13 is a 25. And that is no gain. He's tackled right there. And the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 on their own 24. And they will start with an inside run. $36, $45. $45 is going to be Gene Foster, and $36 is a BS. So just a basic inside run against a standard defense for your starting fullback, Gene Foster. 55 for Gene. That's a 6, and he's going to pick up 9. All right, 2nd and 1 on the 33. And let's go standard offense here. And you get an outside run. All right, 36. That'll be a BS. 31 is going to be Paul Lowe. So Paul Lowe on the outside run. Oh, a 44. That's a 15, and he's going to pick up 15 yards. That's an easy first down for Paul Lowe. All right, 1st and 10 now on the 48 for the Chargers. And we get a 14. We get a short pass. All right, 55 on the defense. They're ready for that pass. It's an AD. 25 is going to be Lance Alworth. That's an AD. So we're gonna go Hadl to Alworth. 22 for John Hadl. That's a 5, and that's going to be 15 yards and a first down. And they're going to cross the 50. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 all the way to the Chargers' 37-yard line. Okay. All right. I love it. All right. Here we go. 4. 4 is going to be an inside run. $45 on the defense. That's a BS. 34 back to Paul Lowe. And we're back to that BS inside run. And we're going to roll a 32 this time. Ooh, a 26. And that is no gain on the play. He's stood up right there at the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it 2nd down and 10. And we're going to go outside run this time. 44 on the defense. 42. 42 is going to be Gene Foster. And we're going to flip back to inside run because it's Gene Foster, the fullback. 44 on the defense is an AG. So we're going to go Foster up the middle. 66 for Gene Foster. It's a 4. So that 66 is going to get him 12 yards. I have some decent rolls today that aren't going for much. All right. That's going to make it 1st and 10 down to the 25. And the Chargers, 71 yards rushing. A lot of them on this drive, but passing game isn't doing much, but the rushing really is doing well here. 1st and 10 down to the 25 now. No more long pass. And there, as I'm saying it, a 20 comes up. So we'll go medium pass. $42 and 24. 24, that's Lance Alworth. 42 is a BS, and we're going to make this an AS. So Hadl looking for his best receiver. Oh, 34. 34 is a 35. And that is going to be 2 yards, but we have a penalty and an injury. So let's check the penalty first. 44 is an H. That is a 20, and that is going to be pass interference on the defense, and it's a 2-yard completion. So you wave off the completion, and you get it's a 2-yard pass interference call, which is kind of disappointing. But it's going to be an automatic first down. Over there, automatic first down, and it was pass interference. Boom. And it was 15 seconds because of the penalty. And let's check the injury now. Again, odd is offense. And this time it is even. It's going to be on the Broncos defense. 5. Where's that penalty? Where's that injury cone? There it is. And that is going to be on the D6. And that is Frank Buncombe. Buncombe. B-U-N-C-O-M. He's a 4. He's one of their better players. An outside linebacker 4. Oh, that's the wrong team. Let's do that again. D6 for Denver, actually. Oh, yeah. It's Jim Thiebert, and he's a 2 outside linebacker. Yeah, he's not great. Let's see what his card looks like and how long he's going to be out. Let's see. There he is. He's a J4, so he can easily miss time here. 52. It's a 7. Yeah, remainder a quarter. So he's out the rest of the quarter. I'm pretty sure I have a linebacker. Is he a middle linebacker? No. So he's an outside linebacker. I'm pretty sure I have a linebacker that can come in. Yeah. Gene Jeter is going to come in and play for him. He's also a 2, so no changes to any of the ratings. I'm just going to leave it like that and not worry about it. All right, so that's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Chargers on the 23. And we'll stay standard here. And we're going to get an 8. 8 is an outside run. All right, 13, 31. It's going to be Paul Lowe, and it is against a BS. So Paul Lowe now taking the handoff. 55 for Paul Lowe. That's a 15, and he's going to get 11 more yards. So Paul Lowe is going to take him down to the 12. As they're just running the ball on him like crazy. All right, so 1st and 10 now on the 12. I don't know why they're showing the red zone stats. They've been in the red zone 3 times. Oh, no, they have 3 times in red zone. 3. Red zone. I think they've won in the red zone once, haven't they? Anyway, all right, so let us go. Man, what are we going to do here? Let's go standard offense. 16. So any pass play is a short pass, including that one. $35, $42. So that is going to be Cookie Gilchrist. He's a C. 35 on the defense is a BS. We'll make this a CS. And we'll go Hadl to Cookie Gilchrist. 52. Is Hadl going to run? Yes, he is. So Hadl, he's going to take off and run on his own here. So what was our defense? 35 against a pass. It was BS. All right, so Hadl's going to scramble. 43. 32. Nope, 43 is 34. That's a fumble. So we have an F15. So let's roll the dice. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. 5 through 20, it doesn't. And we get a 1. The fumble counts. F15. So John Hadl scrambles after he can't find anybody. Starts to run and puts the ball on the ground. Let's see what we get here. A 14. That is a 5-yard run. He fumbles and it's going to be picked up by the defense. And Hadl blows the chance at them getting points on this drive. He fumbles. Quarterback forced run. Continue. It's going to be picked up by D3. D3 is Jerry Hopkins. No relation. So Jerry Hopkins having a quarter here. There he is. He's a middle linebacker 3. W1, QS2. He's all over the field. And we're going to roll a 23 with him. And a 23 is a 26. And that is going to be, he's actually going to lose a yard in that fumble return. But it's okay because the Broncos get the ball back. All right, 1st and 10 now on the 6 for the Broncos. 8 minutes to go as they take over. And they're going to go with an outside run. Back inside their own 14. All right, 45, 51. So 51 on the defense is an AG. 45 is Wendell Hayes. So Hayes on the outside run. 13, that's a 20. And he's actually going to get 3 yards and get pushed out of bounds. So Hayes gets him to the 9. 2nd and 7 now. And it's going to be a short pass. Oh, lots of ones. That'll be Lionel Taylor. And that'll be a BS. Make it an AS. So we're going to go Slaughter to Taylor, AS. 25 for Slaughter. That's a 9. That'll be complete for 12 yards and a first down. And it gets them way out from inside their own territory. All right, 1st and 10 now up to the 21-yard line for the Broncos. Chargers fans not happy right now. Let's go standard. And that's going to be an outside run. (31) 16. 16 is an AS. 31 is going to be Cookie Gilchrist. So Cookie against an AS. 22 for the Cookster. 16, that's going to be an 11-yard gain, and he's going to get shoved out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10 up to the 37-yard line. So the Broncos quickly moving the ball. All right, 16 will be a short pass. (62) 62 is Odell Berry. He's a C. 43 on the defense. Ooh, CG. So it's going to be Slaughter to Odell Berry. A 51. That's a 9. Slaughter completing passes. This one's going to be for 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 1 all the way to the 46 now. 40 yards on this drive so far. 2nd and 1, standard offense. And we get another short pass. 62. Back to Odell Berry. Back-to-back plays. 51 is an AD. He's a C, so we're going to make it a BD. And we're going to go Slaughter back to Odell Berry. A 24 this time. It's an 18, and that is incomplete. So Slaughter to Berry, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Let's go big. Bring all the fat guys in. And we're looking at an inside run. And it's going to be the fullback. No, yeah, it's going to be our starting halfback, Wendell Hayes. Against a CS, and we'll make this a CG. So Hayes now on the inside run. 54. Oh, no. We're going to get a penalty. 36. He's going to get 1 yard. We have a penalty and another injury. So let's check the penalty first. 61 is a 2. That's going to be delay a game. You know what? The play never happened, and therefore the injury never happened. That's a 5-yard delay a game penalty on Mickey Slaughter and the Broncos. It's going to make it 3rd and 6 now. So we'll go standard offense. Actually, we'll go short pass heavy here. So either way, it's a short pass. The only difference now is that's the difference between calling standard offense and short pass heavy is on standard offense, the defense don't bring out extra defensive backs. But because I went short pass heavy, it's Lionel Taylor. He's an A. 21 is a BS. I'm going to move it now to AD. I wouldn't have moved it to D if it was a standard offense. So it's going to be Lionel Taylor from Mickey Slaughter on 3rd and 6. A 43. That's a 28, and he is nailed in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the on the sack. Mickey Slaughter nailed by who for San Diego? It's going to be Earl Faison again. And I believe he was a 5. All right, so we're going to 4th and 9. We're going to bring out our punter, Bob Scarpito. Punt it back to San Diego. Didn't get anything out of that drive off the turnover, but did keep San Diego from putting points on the board, which is not a bad way to play. 61 for Scarpito is a 7, right? No, it's a P column. It's a 32. Oof. And we have a rare play 19. So we have an RP 17 and an RP 19 in the same quarter. That's exciting. All right, we got a rare play 19. What are we going to get here? A 5. Blocked punt, picked up by D9, 13 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He runs for a touchdown. Flag on play after change of possession. C penalty column. So we have another attempt at San Diego scoring a touchdown on a wacky play, but there's a penalty. So this is a TQ. 30. Oh, this is going to be on the Chargers. Oh, no, 31. This is unnecessary roughness defense, 15 yards after the gain. So let's call the gain. It happened again, a gain on a touchdown. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. We're going to call it, well, in this case, it was unnecessary roughness. It wasn't like a bad illegal block, or that was a face mask last time. I feel like this is just spot foul. Like it's okay. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go punt. I'm going to go Bob Scarpito. It's going to be blocked. It's a minus 13. Minus 13. It's going to be blocked. The Chargers recover it. He's going to catch it. He's going to get it at the 25. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll one die. This is not correct, but I like it. It's only going to be a 6. So he's going to get a 6-yard return out of it. And it was who? It was D. It was D9. D9. Isn't D9 a returner? Punt coverage. Punt returns. Oh, yeah. D9. Okay, so D9 counts. So D9 is going to be Jimmy Warren. Blocked punt return. Defensive back. He's a cornerback. Jimmy Warren. He's going to get 6 yards because that's what I just rolled. And then we'll go 15 seconds for the change of possession. Then we're going to call a penalty, a 15-yard penalty again on the Chargers. This is going to be no first down in play. It's going to be unnecessary roughness. And it's going to be no time off the clock. And that's going to give the ball to the Chargers first and 10 on their own 34-yard line. On the Broncos' 34-yard line. So again, good field position. Can they capitalize? All right. So we'll go standard offense. 15. That'll be a short pass. And they're not inside the 31 yet. So 42. 33. So I put Perfect Strangers on my TV from back when I was a kid in the 80s. I love that show. And I think Balky is dressed up like an old woman. And yeah, that's weird. Anyway, sorry, shiny things. 33 is going to be on the short pass. That'll be Dave. He's a starting tight end. Dave Kosorik. There he is right there. Starting tight end. He's a tight end 3. He's a B3. And 42 on your defense is a BS. I'll leave it right at BS. So Hadl to Kosorik. 36 for Hadl. That is 17, and that is incomplete. And Hadl is now 3 for 10. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of receivers. Look, this is all they have for receivers. Not a lot. San Diego. All right. For 2nd and 10 now on the 34. And we're going to go medium pass now. 23 on the defense. That'll be a BG. 64 is Gene Foster. He's a C, so we're going to make this a CG. Weird combination. All right, so it's going to be Hadl dumping it off to the fullback. A 46. That's an 18, and again, Hadl is incomplete. And John Hadl just can't get anything going here. I wonder if he was a 4, not because of his completion percentage, because he was terrible in this game. He was like 11 of 23 in this game. He was bad. But I wonder if he's a 4, not because of his completion percentage, but because of his maybe like yards per attempt. So when you do complete a pass, it's going to be a good one based on your receivers. That's a guess. All right, 3rd and 10, 34-yard line. Just don't get sacked here, guys. Short pass heavy, and it's going to be another medium pass. That doesn't always help the completion percentage. 13 and a 35. So we're going to go to Keith Lincoln now, our halfback 4. He's a 13 is going to be a BS. He's a B, and we'll make it a BD. So now it's going to be Hadl to Keith Lincoln. 26. It's an 18, and it's incomplete again. Now 3 for 12. We're going to have to try a really long field goal here. 51-yard field goal try for Herb Trevenio. Trevenio. It's a long one. 52. That's never good. That's a 26, and that is going to be no good. No doubt about that one. Way off to the right. And San Diego, for the second time, gets nothing off of a turnover. Denver still at 14-3. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. And they're going to start with a short pass. Oh. 66. That's going to be Bob Scarpito. And 45 is going to be a BS. And we will make it a BS. So we're going to go Slaughter to Scarpito. A 56. And that, oh no, that is a 24. And that is another interception. That's a W58. And for the second time now, Denver throws an interception. Both teams now with 2 interceptions. 45. That is a 15-yard pass. Man, this game's just going back and forth. It's so ugly. Slaughter to Scarpito. Intercepted. San Diego now. 13. That's going to be Chuck Allen getting the interception. Chuck Allen is a starting middle linebacker for the Chargers. There he is. He's a middle linebacker 3. W1, QS2. Seems like just a pretty basic linebacker. Let's check his return. 30. Oh, we're going to have a penalty. Yeah, 36. That is going to be a 7-yard penalty with a TK and an injury. Check the TK. 44. Oh, it's another twisting face mask. Man. So that was a 7-yard return. And I'll do the same thing I did before here. I got 1 die. He's going to get 6 yards. That's the 3rd time the Chargers have returned a turnover or a block or whatever, and they had a 15-yard penalty on all 3 of them. All right, so that was Chuck Allen getting 6. 15 seconds, and then we have a penalty. 15 yards on the Chargers. And that was unnecessary roughness. That was twisting the face mask. No gain. See, the difference is Denver actually capitalized on the Chargers turnover, but the Chargers now, 1st and 10, back on their own 35 after that. They get the ball back, but not a great turn of events on the interception return for them. But both teams now with 2 interceptions. Chargers with 113 total yards, 123 total yards. Broncos with 121. 121. So they're running about even. 9 first down for the Broncos, 6 for the Chargers, 6 for the Broncos. Kind of ugly game here. All right, let's go. Okay, it's 4 minutes to go, so we're gonna start watching the clock. Let's go short pass heavy, and we get a 10. That'll be a short pass. 12, 52. 52 is Paul Lowe, the running back. He's a C. 12 is a BG. So we're going to make this a C. S. Yeah. All right, so it's going to be Hadl dumping it off to his running back. 26. And Hadl again is going to be incomplete. Man, Hadl has been really, really poor in this game. Hadl to Lowe. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's go standard offense here. We're going to short pass. 43. All right, 14. So this is going to be Lance Alworth. And 43 is not great. That's an AG, and we're going to leave it right at, or move to A. No, I went standard offense. So we're going to stay AG. So Hadl now to Lance Alworth. A 62. Come on. 17. That might be complete. Yeah, it's complete for 6 yards. That's pretty good there. That'll work on this play. So Hadl to Alworth for 6. 3:15 to go. 3rd and 4. So let's go short pass heavy. And it is a short pass. All right. 16. 45. 45 is Don Norton. He's an A. 16 is AS. We'll make it AD. All right, Hadl to Norton. 63 for Hadl. 32, and we have an incompletion with another injury. I didn't know injuries popped up this much. So that is going to be an incompletion. And 5. This will be on the offense. Uh-oh. It's a 4. Uh-oh. I don't like this. And it is 0-2. Oh, it is Ron Mix. He is a tackle 5. Look at this guy. Ron Mix. He's a tackle 5. He's a good player. He's a J1. 36. That's a 9. Remainder of quarter plus 1 quarter. And he's a J1, so he can't be injured for the remainder of the quarter in progress. So he will come back in the 3rd quarter, but I need a tackle to replace him with. I'm going to replace a tackle 5. We got a 2, and that's it. So we're going to lose 3 here on the offense. So they're going to go to a 39. Yeah, they're going to go down from -8. Wow, this is weird. -8 and -7. And injuries. I don't know why I chose to do injuries. I just decided to do them. So -8 and actually it's going to be -8, -7. So it's going to be like that for the remainder of the quarter. And there are San Diego, that's their 2nd guy to get injured. And let's see. Defense, offense. Yeah, that's right. All right. So when the quarter ends, we bring those guys back. And now it's going to be 3rd and 4. No, did I mark the incompletion? I don't think I marked the incompletion. So I think it's going to be 4th down. So we'll go pass Hadl to, who was it to? I don't even remember. Oh, was it Alworth? Because I moved it, didn't I? Yeah, it was Lance Alworth. Hadl. 4 of 15. Looks like Bob Galliano out there. All right, so we got to bring out our punter. We got to bring out Hadl. Hadl come out the punt. And it's a 15. That's a 6. I think it's going to be 40 yards. D10. Yeah, 40 D10. So Hadl. 40 D10. That's going to be Odell Berry. Catches it on the 19 for Denver. 45 is a 26. Yeah. And he is going to gain 1 yard and get nailed right there. The Broncos. 2:45 left to try something here. So we'll go medium pass heavy for Denver. Actually, let's go short pass heavy. Oh, it's going to be a long pass either way. All right, so Denver, Mickey Slaughter going to air it out. It's going to be an AS, make it an AD. And it's going to be 62. That is Odell Berry. He's a C. So make it a BD. All right, Slaughter to Berry. A 62. Oh, that's a 20. And you know what that is? Interception number 3. A W71. Now, if you recall in this game, Slaughter had 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. But in this game, he is just giving the ball back to the Chargers. Sadly, the Chargers can't do anything with it. It's like letting me shoot the 3-pointer on the basketball court. You know it's not going in. 46. That is, oh, it's popped up in the air behind the line of scrimmage. -2. Wow, so it's tipped at the line. So Slaughter, that's a -2. This could be good for the Chargers. -2. He's thrown it to Odell Berry. Who got the interception for the Chargers? It's got to be a lineman, right? 46. 46 is Bud Whitehead. What is Bud Whitehead? He's a defensive back. So he must have been a 6th DB in there who was blitzing. It's going to be way at the bottom of this list. Well, maybe not so far down as I thought. Where's he at? Oh, he's a starter. There he is. Oh, he's a W7, so he picks off passes. He's a free safety, strong safety 3, and he's a starting defensive back. Okay, here we go. Bud. Bud with a 16. 16 is a 21. And he's actually got 3 yards on the return. So the Chargers are going to start 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line after the interception. 2.5 to go. All right, let's see if they can not screw it up this time. So we'll go standard offense. We're going to start with an outside run. $65. That's going to be Jim Allison, halfback 2 on the outside run. 33 is an AG. So Allison takes it. 62. That's a 24, and he is going to get 0 yards on the play. So Allison gets nothing. And they're going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning and start using their timeouts after this play. Let's go short pass, Abby. 15 is a short pass. We still have medium pass in here because we're on the 15. Ooh, an 11. Defense is ready for it. That's a BD. 62 is Gene Foster. He's a C, so make it a CD. And make it tough to complete, especially when you have John Hadl back there. A 34. 34 for Hadl's a 35. That is going to be incomplete, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. Check it. 21. 21 is a 9, and a 9 is an illegal formation on the offense, and they will happily take that penalty. So the Chargers, in the first half, the Chargers have 5 penalties for 60 yards. That has cost them at least 14 points. All right. 2nd and 15. Medium pass heavy. And it is a medium pass. 16. 63. We're going to go back to Gene Foster. He's a C. 16 is an AS. We're going to make this a BD. And we're going to go Hadl to Gene Foster. 65. You know what that is? It's an 18. It's a 17-18. It's always incomplete. Hadl, incomplete to Gene Foster. 3rd and 15. Let's go medium pass heavy again. And this time we get a medium pass. 65. That's an AS. Make it an AD. 16 is Alworth. Keep it at AD. All right, so Hadl going to try to hit Lance Alworth. 33 for Hadl. It's a 5. That's good for 22 yards, and that is a touchdown. And Hadl finally completes one. Completes one to my favorite player on the board. And it goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Let's kick the extra point. 25 for Trevino. It's a 5. That'll be good. And that is going to make it 14-10. And we're still on par with what happened in real life. And we're going to kick off. 53, Trevino. 13. And that is going to be 50 yards taken by 010. 010 is Odell Berry. So it's going to be a 50-yard, taken at the 15-yard line. Berry. Oh, it's leaning. I don't like when it leans. I always re-roll. 26. 26 is 20. I believe that's 16 yards. That's 24 yards. So Berry gets him out to the 34-yard line. Gives them a little hope. Maybe they can do something here. A minute to go. Let's try a medium pass heavy. See if we can get one play in. And it's going to be a short pass. There it is. 35. 33. Defense is ready for it. It's a BD. 35 for Denver is Hewart Dixon. He's a B. So we'll stay at BD. And Slaughter's going to try one. Make sure. Oh, a 44. A 44 is an 8. It's going to be complete for 7 yards. He's going to get out of bounds. Slaughter to Dixon for 7. Gets out of bounds. Still got another play. Let's go medium pass heavy again. 5. Another short pass. 54. 55. 55. They're ready for it again. It's an AD again. 54. That's going to be Abner Hayes. He's a C. So make it a BD. And we'll go short pass again for Mickey Slaughter. 35. That'll be complete. Oh, maybe not. 13. Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's an F37. We have a fumble. We have a fumble alert. F37. Let's roll the dice. 1 through 4. And it is no. Oh, it's no good. So the fumble doesn't count. So F37 is going to be the result of the play. This could be anything. We get a 31. And it's -5. He gets sacked. No, I'm not calling it a sack. -5. Yeah, let's call it a sack. So 26. 26 is Chuck Allen getting the quarterback sack. And Denver from there is just going to what was it? -6? -5. -5. -5. Chuck Allen. And 30 seconds of clock. And from there, Mickey Slaughter is going to just take a knee. And that is going to end a very, very strange first half, everyone. I am actually off work tomorrow. It's President's Day, and I will be back to play the second half tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for putting up with my power outage and all the weird plays that happened and the fact that I'm watching Perfect Strangers at the same time. Have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.